Joe with computer audio. You started.
Edge.
Okay, Shiur. There you go. Let me write it down for you. Just so you don't forget it. Okay, give me a start. Oh.
Going. How do I get out of here? 1 second, Gavin.
How we doing, Rolf? How's it going?
What's up? How you
Going
chilling?
great. Oh, there. Yeah. It's going great, Baruch Hashem. What's this?
Good to see you. Good to see you. Yo, Arch, how you chilling?
Baruch Hashem. What's that?
What?
You're in bed again, huh, Yitzi? Yitzi, you're in bed again?
Where am I gonna FaceTime from?
You can sit on a desk or something where you're learning Torah, you know what I'm saying?
Here's the thing. It's
Okay,
because
what's the thing?
it's my everyone in my house is doing work, right? So I don't got a place to do it. You know what I mean?
Too hard for you, huh?
Too hard. Yeah.
It's not easy. How's it going?
It's going good, Baruch Hashem.
Rolf, tell
Yeah,
me
it's
you
going
miss
good,
us.
guys. Daniel, you're in confinement?
I can't hear you. Wait.
Stickle confinement. Not really.
AB, you okay? Huh? AB, you hear me?
Yes, I
Can
hear
me?
you, Rav.
Can you all hear me?
No, I do. No, I do, Rav. I do.
They don't hear me.
Rav, I hear you.
You can hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Oh, hail again. Bye.
Hey. They're all coming on.
How you doing?
Thank you very much.
Oh, Elior, how's it going?
What's that? Oh, now we're getting there.
That's
The guys
it.
are
Everyone's
coming
here.
to class a little late. I'm sorry. Sorry for the delay, but I'm having problems with this whole thing. It doesn't work so well. You know what I'm saying? For me, I don't know why. It's just I can't get it. Daniel, you chaf, yeah?
Not so smart.
Yeah, I'm just not so smart. That's
No,
the
not
problem.
you. The smartphone, the dumb phone.
No, they're very smart. I'm just not so smart. Yeah? Who's Josh?
Rob, you're smart. You're smart in the better way.
Farkas.
Farkas, yes. It's Benji Schwartz. All right, is everybody there? Everybody there? Guys are here? Listen, what we want to talk about tonight is the Inyan we talked about last night about the chametz, right? About how you have to be vatal chametz. Why you have to be vatal chametz? You remember this or no? You weren't there, Daniel. You weren't there. But say there's no lo nora. Anyway, we talked about the Yetzer Hara. AB, you with us? You going to get some food? You got to get some food, some candy? Yeah. Good.
Banana.
Don't forget to mute.
Kol hakavod. I'm happy to see that you're taking a banana.
Rav,
Yitzi, you okay up
I
there?
got you.
Yitzi,
Yeah, of course I can hear Rob.
you can hear me.
Yeah.
All right. I can't see a
Bro,
picture.
we're gonna learn Shark today. It's better
What?
than the 5 o'clock cheer. Better than the 5 o'clock cheer. But I've been doing the yoga. I've been doing the yoga Rob showed me.
Yeah, which yoga? What move?
Downward dog.
Downward dog. Wow.
Upward dog.
Now we're talking. Ooh, wow, look who's coming. Wow, everybody's coming. Baruch Hashem, lat. We're gaining.
My back's
we're
been getting better. My back's been getting better, Baruch Hashem.
Good. Listen, guys, so what we want to talk about tonight is something we didn't discuss yesterday. We discussed the Inyan of Chametz. How the Chametz is the Yetzer Hara, is the Malach HaMavis, is all the bad things that there are, is the how it rises and it becomes this gaiva that we have, the taiva that we have, right? Tonight, what we want to talk about, or today, what we want to talk about, actually, according to your time, is the Inyan of Chametz. Why is it, guys, do you think that chametz is asur afilu b'mashahu? You got me? Why is chametz asur b'mashahu? What is that? Do you have the question? You can all answer. Yitzi, you want to answer? Anybody want to answer?
I don't understand the question, Rob.
What's the question, Rav?
I know you didn't get the question. Let me get the question again. It says that chametz, you know, regular Easter is batal b'shishim. What does it mean batal b'shishim? In other words, you can get away with it if you have 60, if you have 100, let's say you have 100, let's say you have an isur. Let's say you have some meat or something, okay? Let's say you have some meat, okay? And you have 60 of chalav in it, right? So it's usur to eat it, right? But let's say I have only 50, right? Let's say I only have 50. So I'm allowed to eat that, right? Because basically it's more shkrach Rabbi Farkash.
Skach to you.
In other words, it's al pi rov. If the most of it is mutter, so it's mutter to eat. Okay? If it's mostly mutter, so it's mutter to eat. But let's say chametz b'Pesach. Chametz on Pesach, even if it's mostly mutter, it's still usher to eat it. Even if a tiny bit, one crumb, comes into a big vat of matzahs, the whole thing is usher. Why is that? Don't all answer at once. Avi, don't answer at once, yeah?
Can't have chametz. What do you mean?
You can't have chametz. But
Chametz
it's
is
not chametz.
bad.
All year, it's batal barov. You know what batal barov means? That it's like it's not there. If the most of it is mutter, so it's mutter. Okay? But what happens on Pesach?
How are you? Shamia.
99.9% is fine. It's still the chametz takes over.
Yeah.
Right? Why is that? That's called chametz is b'mashu. Even a tiny bit of chametz, it answered the whole thing. 99.9 is mutter, right? 90.9 is 99.9 is all matzahs, okay? Is all kosher Pesach. And one little pirur comes into it, it's all aser. Why is that? Yitzi, you with me? Yitzi?
Yeah, Rav.
Yeah, you with me?
Yeah, I'm just
It's a
on
very
mute.
chashuv very
Well,
chashuv
I'm
azach.
on
I can't
so
see
you're on
you.
mute.
I can't see you. I don't see you. You got me?
Yeah.
Why is this? Why should this be aser? Why on chametz and Pesach so it's so aser? So one teretz is the regular teretz is because lo bedilim mimenu. In other words, we're used to having it all year, so we have to be machmir on Pesach that we have to make it even a mashu, even a little bit. Okay. So you machmir on that. But what's the Indian in that? Why is it that chametz should be aser? According to what we talked about yesterday. We talked about yesterday that chametz is basically this trend of having taiva, this trend of having yetzer hara, yeah? Where is everybody? Tell me, I can't get everybody to come on this year. How come I can't get everybody to come? From all the shurim that we have in the afternoon, I can't get everybody to come.
Rob, I'm gonna call everyone now to make
You're
sure
all
they come.
losers. What is that? Get everybody on this. Seriously, this isn't a joke here. It's all a joke. It's all a joke. The guys are on vacation already. What are they doing at home? They're doing nothing. They're doing nothing at home.
They're wasting their time, Rob.
So why should this be usher? Yeah?
Let's go, bro. Rob's waiting.
No one's serious. No one's serious. The end of this man, guys. It's almost Shanatay.
Rob, we're all here. You can't say no one's serious. We're all here waiting to learn from.
Abe's not serious. Abe's not serious.
Marcus, you're not serious at all. All right? I want to hear it.
All right, Baruch Hashem, Baruch Hashem.
Oh, Malach is in the whip. How's it going, Jackie? Are you coming?
Guys, you hear?
I hear you,
What's
Rob.
the shot in this?
I don't know.
What's the shot in this? I'll tell you what's the shot in this. Melech, you're in your car now. You're traveling.
Rob, I'm driving.
You're traveling. It's good to see you. It's good to see you anyway.
Rob, I'd love to see you, Rob. What?
Jackie's coming, Rob.
Jackie's coming. Wow, Jackie, I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, it's a schus to have him.
It's a schus. Anyway, guys, so what's the pshat? The chametz is asur afilu b'mashu. Why is it the chametz is so chamor from a machshava's point of view? Why is it so chamor that you have to asur it even a little bit? What's the Indian in that, right? What's the Indian? Who's calling me? Who's calling me now? Uh-oh. That's Rabina on the phone. 1 second. Shalom.
Oh, baby.
Shalom.
Rav, put it on speaker. Put it on
אני אגייס
speaker.
לשיעור
Yeah,
עכשיו.
tell me I'll say hi.
לא, בסדר, בסדר, אני אומר להם שאני
בוא.
מדבר מהרב. אוקיי, בסדר, 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 בסדר.
Boys.
אוקיי, שלום. Yeah, so guys, that was Rabina. Regards from
Rav,
Rabina.
Boim is
Yeah?
here. Boim is here.
Boim is here.
That's it.
Boim. I'm happy to hear him. Boim, it's nice to see you.
Good to see
David,
you.
how's it going? How's it going? How's the family? Everything's good?
Going
Baruch
good.
Hashem.
Going good. Baruch Hashem.
Guys, what we're talking about here is why is chametz aser afilu b'mashu? A tiny bit of chametz, a little pirur of chametz comes into a big vat of everything's kosher Pesach. It asers everything. Why? Why should it be aser? Yitzi, good to see you, Yitzchak. Good to see you. Yeah, guys. So what we have here is an
Rav, Hoodie's
unbelievable
here.
thing.
Hoodie's
Hudi,
here.
you're on. Baruch Hashem.
Real. I just need to say,
See.
I have a chavrusa on the phone in 7 minutes.
All right, so you have to go soon. The Seder. So listen. So what's a pshat? We'll say like this: the Indian of it. What's the difference? I want to ask you, Yitzi up there, Yitzi. I'm going to ask you, what's the difference between the word chametz and the word matzah?
The
What's the
spelling.
difference? Look at the letters. Yitzi Stein, yeah. What's the difference between chametz and matzah? The letters
The
itself.
letters are the same.
The letters are the same, except for what?
Chet.
2 letters. The chet
And
in
the hay.
chametz and the
The hay.
matzah, the hay, right? The hay and the chet. What's the difference between the letter hay and the letter chet?
What?
I feel a little
What?
piece.
Oh, Tazeh, it's a tiny
That's
piece.
Oh, he knows
Tiny
it.
piece.
You know what he's talking about.
Now I'm asking Yitzi Stein, what is the tiny piece? What is this tiny piece? What is that? What is a tiny piece? What does it mean, the tiny piece?
I don't know.
The tiny piece is
What's
a
the
question
tiny
for
piece
everybody.
about?
Anybody can answer. What's the pshat of the tiny piece? You know what the tiny piece is? That's the Yetzer Hara. That's where the Yetzer Hara starts, and that's where he ends. What's a pshat? Daniel, what's a pshat? Let's get to it. Because what happens in a person's life? You know the famous story, there's a famous story about the nail. You know the nail story? We talked about it many times, I think, in many shurim. This famous story is a guy comes in to a guy in Hollywood. Yeah, Hollywood, very big Hollywood, right? And he says to him, I heard your house is for sale. He has a humongous mansion. It's gewaldig. He says, no, I'm sorry, it's not for sale. All right. He knocks on the door a week later. And he says, I heard your house is for sale. He says, I told you last week it's not for sale. Why do you think it's for sale this week? He says, that's what I heard. He says, no, not for sale. Well, I want to buy it. You should know, I want to buy it for double its price. He says, I'm not selling. Comes in the week after. I want to buy it for double the price I wanted to give it. That's 4 times the price, yeah? I want to give 4 times the price. He still doesn't want to sell. He says to him the next time, I want to buy it, but I want to buy it only half the house I want to buy for 8 times the price. Calls his wife in. He says to her, listen, Maidela, we can make our money. 8 times the price for only half the house. We'll have the other half. Says, no. The wife says, no. All right. Comes the next month. He says, listen, I have an idea for you. I want to buy just one room for 20 times the price of the whole house. Great deal. Calls in his wife, calls in his dog, to hear the price because they don't have kids, it's Hollywood. But so discussing it. He says, no, it's still not worth it. One room, we have a whole house, we want to. Then he comes in with a golden idea. 30 times the price, 1 nail. He says, what do you mean 1 nail? He says, I'll put up a nail in your living room, 30 times the price of the whole house. He says, great deal. You can't beat it. He says, okay. So he goes in, he puts on the nail, right? They write a whole thing up. It's a sale, it's great. He gives him 30 times the price. Gewaldig. Now he has rishus to go into the house, right? The first day, he just puts on a little cloak onto the nail. Second day, he puts on something else. By the third day, he's already putting on a refrigerator on the nail. and he makes the nail longer and longer and longer until he takes over the whole living room with his nail. What's the pshat? Shalom aleichem. What's the pshat? What's the pshat? The pshat is that's the Yetzer Hara, the little thing.
You can't
The
let
Yetzer
anything
Hara
in.
grabs you on the little thing. He doesn't grab you on the big thing. Forget the big thing. I don't need the big thing. The big thing you can have. I just want the little thing. And this is the emes of everything, guys. A guy that's on a diet, tell me. A guy that's on a diet. What happens on a diet?
To not be proud of yourself.
He doesn't tell you, listen, I want to eat. You should eat this big bowl of ice cream. He doesn't tell you that. Just one bite. One taste of ice cream. Boom, he's got you. He's got you. One little cookie, he's got you, right? What does a maidala do? Just one touch. That's all. No big deal. Just touch me once. No big deal. The Yetzer Hara got you. And this is what keeps happening, guys. This is all of life. This is what HaKadosh Baruch Hu is taking us out of Mitzrayim, right? He's giving us matzah instead of chametz. The chametz is filled in, the chet is filled in with this little bit, the chet. And the hay is missing that little bit, right? What do Chazal say about the hay? You know what the godless of the hay is? The godless of the hay is, the Gemara asks, why is the regel of the hay, this hay just standing there? It's not even connected to the oat. What's pshat? The Gemara has an unbelievable answer. What does it mean? He says, the Gemara says that if a person wants to do tshuva, he can come into the hay from the upper part. He can come in. He can come into the realm of the hay. That's tshuva. And so the Gemara asks, so why is it open underneath? It says if he wants to go down, he can also go down underneath. What happens is, a person that really wants to do tshuva, what's he always doing? He's always going around the yud. Always going around the yud. What's the yud? The yud of Shem Hashem. Always going around Shem Hashem. That's the yud. That's the lower part of the hay, right? And this part of the hay, the chet doesn't let me do that. The chet is a chet. But the hay lets me do tshuva. And that's the godless of this. What HaKadosh Baruch Hu is telling us on Pesach is, guys, get our act together. Start doing tshuva. That's why the letter of this month is what? Is a hay. Why is the letter of this month a hay? Because there is no connection. There is no connection. In others, that little Yetzer Hara isn't there. The nail is no longer amongst us. It's not shaykh to us. And this is the godless of this hay. This is the godless of the month. This is the godless of Pesach. That on Pesach, you have a whole, let's say you have meat. That's kosher Pesach. You add one little crumb to it of bread. Gone. It's got a Yetzer Hara in it. No good. No Yetzer Hara. We're being mevatel Yetzer Hara for all of Pesach. Is that unbelievable, guys? Guys, is that unbelievable? We're being mevatel the Yetzer Hara for all of Pesach. No more Yetzer Hara. What we have is the Yetzer Tov. That's the Geula of Klal Yisrael. That's the Geula of Klal Yisrael. We gave up on that. You got me, guys? It's a very big thing. We're going into Pesach, so we have to be mavdil. The chametz is chametz. Why is it chametz? That's the bad. That's the chimutz halev. When my heart gets sour, that's chometz. Chometz is sour. It gets sour with Hashem Yisbarach. I don't see the godless of Hashem Yisbarach. What happens? I'm done. I'm sitting at home. I can't even find what to do. I can't even discover what to do. I can't even dream. Is there anything to do? I don't know. I'm all mixed up. That's souring of the late. Comes Rosh Chodesh Nisan. Comes Pesach. It says to me a big thing. Guys, it's time to cool down. The Yetzer Hara is gone. We're finishing with it. When are we finishing with it? On Erev Pesach, we do Bir Chametz. What's Bir Chametz? Burn it. Who are you burning? The Yetzer Hara. You're burning the Yetzer Hara, guys. How big is that? Burning the Yetzer Hara. Daniel, you got it or no? Daniel, you got it?
Bro,
yeah, you got it?
That mushroom was fantastic. Oh my gosh.
It's a gewalt, right? It's a gewalt. Yitzi Stein, you got it?
Probably the best one I heard all year of. The best one. It was amazing.
Love it. Fire.
That's what we got to do. We got to be careful. All that she does is give you one finger, guys. One finger. That's all she does. She just says, listen, let's just go, let's just pound. Yeah? Nothing big. It's a pound. No. It's not about that. It's all one touch. It's all one cookie. It's all one nail. It's all one little thing. That's all it is. Chametz b'mashu. Be careful, guys. Because the chametz b'mashu is the worst part that we got. That's what leads to everything. We think that the Yetzer Hara is on the big things. No!
Yo, I love you. I have to go. I love you, though.
Budi, I love you too. Be good. Have a great Shabbos.
Thank you.
Bro,
Have a great Shabbos. Pound.
Yeah, you too. Shabbos, reveal.
Shabbos. But guys, this is what we have to do. We really have to be careful with this, and we really have to get into a place that we can really feel Avodas Hashem. How do I do that? I'm mevatel the Yetzer Hara legamrei. Mevatel it legamrei. It's not there. And when it's not there anymore, I'm done. You got me? I'm done with it.
Yo,
it's over.
Yo, I got you, Rav.
Yo, you see the toddies? You see the toddies?
Toddies.
Toddies.
That's
Yeah,
great.
Baruch Hashem, some good coffee.
The great coffee from Toddies.
The
Lobel,
Yetzer
how's it
Hara,
going,
the Yetzer
Lobel?
Hara is the toddy.
Baruch Hashem, Rav.
Great.
I made it.
Keep in there, guys. Keep in there. Listen,
Oh,
it's Erev
that's
Shabbos
the man.
Kodesh.
And the man.
Erev Shabbos. We got to get ready for Shabbos. I'll tell you something, guys. What's the ikr to get ready for Shabbos in these days? I'll tell you what it is. You have to know one thing. We realize what Shabbos is, because we don't realize what Shabbos is. So he brings us Shabbos for a whole week. Maybe we'll start to realize what it is, right? Because Shabbos is not Stam a day. Now it's all week, right? Now we stay home all week. Kimat, we can't do any malacha almost, right? We're just sitting home, trying to learn something, trying to do whatever we can, trying to do some exercise like Jackie down there, right? Trying to do some exercise and stuff. It's great. But we have to do something, right? So what do? How do we get ready for Shabbos? The ikr of Shabbos, the ikr of Erev Shabbos, what's the ikr on Erev Shabbos? Anybody know?
Just prepare.
What's the ikr of Erev Shabbos?
Hashem is Shabbos.
What?
Hashem is Shabbos.
Tomel.
I can't hear.
Kabbalah Shabbos.
Kabbalah Shabbos. Before Kabbalah Shabbos, how do I makabel Shabbos?
To
How
prepare.
do I go into Shabbos?
To get rid of our
Shabbos into the week.
I
Learning.
can't hear.
You bring Shabbos into the week.
Bring Shabbos into the week. That's on Matzah Shabbos. But how do I go into Shabbos from the week?
Rav, you're asking too hard of questions.
It's
Well,
too hard.
it's tough.
It's too hard for the guys. High level. I got it. All right, so listen. The Inyan is, the Arizal says, everybody says, that the MS is, on Erev Shabbos, we have to do tshuva. And basically, that's what Erev Shabbos is. Erev Shabbos is being Mekabel. I have to be Mekabel the Melech. The Melech is coming down, right? Shabbos HaMalka is coming down. How do I do that? I have to do tshuva. He's not going to come to me if I didn't do tshuva. So I have to do tshuva. How do I do tshuva? I look at the whole week, and I look at where I could have gotten a little better, and I keep going with like that. And I think, I say to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, just give me a bracha that this Shabbos I should be zoichet to, through this Shabbos, that I should get the bracha to do better next week. That's what I'm asking Erev Shabbos. That's the biggest thing to Kabbalah Shabbos. That's why we're doing Parshat Shavua, because we find ourselves in Parshat Shavua, right? We find out who we are in Parshat Shavua. It's a big thing. But if we don't do this, then we really can't walk into Shabbos. And this Shabbos, guys, the whole world's keeping Shabbos, basically. The whole world is stuck in their rooms, right? The whole world is keeping Shabbos. Only happening, right? The whole world is sing Shabbos, right? Sing Shabbos. It's crazy stuff. But this is how we have to look at it. We can't look at it from a down point of view. We have to look at it from an up point of view. But Siyata Dishmaya, it'll be hard without going to the shul for Shabbos. So I'm Matzia reading the parsha at home, reading the parsha out loud with Tamei Mikra, and davening with Islaivis, and really getting into Shabbos like we should, right? Getting into with a niggin, with nigunim. And Bezrat Hashem will be Makabel Shabbos. But don't forget, guys, we have once a year that Mamish were Mevatel the Yetzer Hara, that's causing us this whole Yerida the whole week. the whole week, that I can't even do tshuva easily. It's causing us this whole yerida. This Yetzirah is batel on Erev Pesach. And then I can go into the highest night of the year, which is Leil HaSeder. Okay? But a taste of that we're getting on Shabbos. A taste of what we're getting on Leil HaSeder. We just do that once a year, right? Chayav Adam l'saper ech shu yatsa miMitzrayim. Chayav Adam lirot et atzmo kilu hu yatsa miMitzrayim. Right? You have to see yourself like you left Mitzrayim, right? That's what we have to do. Crazy stuff. But that's what we have to do, guys. Let's get into it. Yeah? You ready for Shabbos? You ready to get into it?
Always. Tshuva first.
Guys,
True.
What's that?
I gotta do Tshuva first.
Hello?
Bro, how are we gonna get into it with no minion Friday night?
Tell me something. Do you make the minyan or is the minyan?
Oh, what was the question? Sorry.
That question. You gotta make the minyan. You know what I'm
By
saying?
yourself, bro? I make a minion by myself?
You make a minyan by yourself.
You.
You're the born family minion.
That you're being mispal with all of Klal Yisrael. You're in a minyan basically. You can't say Kaddish, but you're part of a minyan. You're part of all of Klal Yisrael that's davening at the same time. And Bezrat Hashem, HaKadosh Baruch Hu looks at it like it's a minyan. But you got to daven b'slavis. You have to open up your heart. It's harder to daven alone. But you open up your heart and you get a great davening, guys. Great davening. Yeah? How'd you daven this morning? Was the davening good? Was the davening good? Benji,
Yeah.
how was it? How was davening?
It was solid, Rob. It could have been better though. Could have been better.
Hello?
Rob, it could have been better.
So you've got to make it better. You see, that's the thing about davening by alone. What you have is your own self has to make it better. You can't wait for this one or this one or this one. You have to make it better. That's the godless of davening alone sometimes.
How do we make it better?
What?
How can we make it better when you're?
I'll tell you, Benji. What you have to do is you look at what's happening. You just close your eyes and you say, "Shiviti Hashem lenegdi tamid." I'm putting Hashem Yisparach, Yud-Kei Vav-Kei, opposite my eyes right now, and then all of a sudden, you think about it a lot, and you get into it, and you remember Purim, and you get into davening.
Oh.
Yes.
How
big is that? You remember Purim or not? Does anybody here remember Purim?
I remember, Rob. I remember.
You have short memories.
I remember.
Lavelle.
I remember.
I remember Purim.
Rob, it feels like a month ago, Mamish.
Rob, I remember Purim.
Guys, that's what you have to do. You remember something that really brought you up to Hashem Yisparach, and all of a sudden, it's a different world out there.
Rob,
and I can dive into Hashem Yisparach. My heart opens up like this. Mamish opens up.
Rob, we need to get Eli Cole in the Shiur, Rob. Eli Cole here.
How do you know Eli Cole?
Rob, he was taking lives with us. We were taking lives with him on
He was very entertaining.
We were taking
the
He was what? Rob, you put on a comedy show for us. You put on a comedy show for us.
At Chug, he came to the Chug stream, and he was very entertaining.
He did?
Yeah.
And what did he do?
He was just being very funny.
He was doing some.
He was being very funny, Ralph.
He's a great guy. You should. You don't even know his story. He's Gavaldic. He's something so special. Forget about it.
Yeah.
He's a dude. He's a dude.
You went to Nativ? You went to Nativ?
No, he went to Akoto. Yaltaheim.
I went to the other place.
The other place.
We used to be boys. Yeah.
Boy, you guys still are boys, though, no?
Yeah, we're still
not boys anymore.
Well, I don't see him much. I don't see him much.
Yeah, Rob. Now with Zoom, we can always see him. We'll come to all the shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jake.
Doik.
Hey, yo, boy.
Hey, guys, that's what we really have to do. We have to get into this Indian of being Vatal Yetzirah. It's not so pashut. But the place to be Vatal Yetzirah is the Mashu. You got me? Oh, Yosef Goldstein's finally coming. Baruch Hashem.
The Mashgiach.
Shinji.
Happy in the room.
They're coming at the end of this year. It's good. Baruch Hashem. But the Indian is the Chametz is b'mashu. That's the how's it going?
Rob, how far away do you think the Shiach is?
You
Not very far. Not
Bro,
very far.
yeah, Mashiach's
I'll
here.
tell
We're
you the
just waiting
truth.
to see how he's gonna get.
It's like
He's already here.
real answer. It's as far as you want him away. If you want him close, he's close. If you want him far, he's far. How's that?
How do we bring him close?
You bring him close, b'chametz b'mashu. You got me? If you realize chametz b'mashu, he's close. That's it. It's done. You follow me? That's where it's at. And then you can bring him close. You realize that there's no hevdel between me and Hashem Yisparach. We're just, I want to drive with Hashem Yisparach as much as possible. I want to get close. No more Yetzer Haras. None of this garbage. These little things that I keep doing, I got to stop them. Yeah? That's what I got to move to. If I don't do that, I can never get close to Hashem Yisparach. You follow me?
Yeah.
All right, guys. Any questions?
Almost. Sit up like a mensch, please. Goldstein, sit up like a mensch. You're in front of the rough.
Just relax. Take a breath.
Playing PS4.
Relax.
Are you listening to a share sitting on a bed?
Playing PS4.
Oh yeah.
What's it gonna be with these kids, Ralph?
I don't know. We have to be installed for the kids.
Goldstein has
What's
no
gonna be?
Yisrael.
Guys, is everybody
No,
learning
sing the
Parshat
song.
Shavua? Is everybody learning Parshat Shavua? Raise your hand like this.
Double Parsha. Double Parsha.
It's double Parsha.
Parsha. Raise your hand. Raise your finger.
Jackie, it's Pekudei
Look, I
also.
did it. Guys, you gotta learn Parsha.
Oh, I thought I finished.
How do you want to get Shabbos without Parshat Shavua?
No way. Wait, Rob, what do I do? I thought it was only Vayakel. How do I?
Well, you gotta do Tshuva now. It's Thursday night. You got all night to learn.
Hey,
I thought learning was only in Eretz Yisrael.
And you've got all day, Austin. In 1 hour, you finish the whole thing.
Gee, you thought it was so short?
Yeah, I thought it was just Vayakel. It was pretty long, just Vayakel.
Oh God, Tree.
It's pretty long, but it's good. It's really good. You'll feel good. You'll feel good after you finish it. That's how you really get Shabbos. It's through Parshat Shavua. Parshat Shavua is talking to us. Yeah?
We got a niggin?
Always.
Let's get it again.
Jackie,
Yes,
start
guys.
about Jackie. Let's go.
Shkoyach.
Good Shabbos.
Good Shabbos.
Thank you.
Hopefully we'll be able to start on time on Sunday, Bezrat Hashem. Try to make it work well, okay?
Amen.
Shkoyach.
8 o'clock on Sunday, okay?
Thank you.
And whoever wants to talk to me can write my my WhatsApp and send me a link to his number. Yosef, Josh will tell you how to do it. Okay?
Right.
If anyone
You
wants
tell them how to do it, Josh.
send me it. I'll send it to
Thank you,
Rob.
Marcus.
Okay.
Okay, and then I'll be able to talk to you whatever person wants. Okay? Great seeing you all.
Great to see you.
Have
Always a
great
pleasure.
Shabbos.
Shabbos, Rob. Thank you.
Shabbos, always a pleasure.
Have a wonderful
Great
Shabbos.
Shabbos, Rob.
Shabbos.
Always a pleasure.
Well.
Comments,
All right,
Masha.
guys.
Okay, see you, Rob.
Great
See ya.
to see you all.
Thank you, bro.
Have a great time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Big trouble, guys. Be good.
Rough.
Baby. Yeah, what's
How
up?
are you?
Chazdei Hashem. How you doing?
How's the technology working out for you?